And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What do you have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Stays alive. Got him. 2 out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. And that's a little high.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 down, nobody on. Little chopper rolls foul. One and 2 here. Fights it off. You'll see another. Hard hit to third. On to first, and Ramirez is set down. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Michael Conforto will climb in. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
One ball.
That one missed. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe. He beats it. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Ball one, no strikes. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Nick Sandlin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Karinchak warming up as well. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He powers that one out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Austin Slater stands in. Right through there for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Liner caught in second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now Marco Luciano. And a good eye there. Runner at second, 2 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Man at second. Fought off foul. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ramon Laureano.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. With the tying run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ramirez on third with 2 out. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. In to score from third. And it's a 1-run game. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and it did it perfectly.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the DH, Will Brennan. Trying to deliver as the hero. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way to get it done.